Alright, good morning. Back on tower. I'm gonna hop into a summit ball race just to kick off with. I know I've done this a few times lately. I gotta get a bunch of like melons, so we're just gonna melon collect and chat. And then just kind of see where we go from here. I'm still waiting for like more substantial updates to come out. Workshop Condos was a good step for this game. Co-op condos are incoming really soon. But I'm waiting for like more maps like in the current game worlds or like another game world coming out. I'm waiting. So until then, I'm just kind of chilling, taking my time playing this game. But hopefully everyone watching is having a lovely day today. Not much new with me. I mean, what else is like new? You know, it's kind of like we're stuck in quarantine, kind of. I mean, I guess like it's been loosening up a bit, but I'm not going outside with how many people are getting infected. I'm good. Yeah, just been kind of chilling. I don't know if I mentioned last video. I don't know. I don't know like when I made my last tower video, but I got my OG Xbox in. Original Xbox, fully modded, with basically every game preloaded. I've only found one missing game on the hard drive. There's like 800 and some odd there. But it's missing Tao Feng Fist of the Lotus, which, luck would have it, was a game I actually wanted to stream. So I may have to buy the disc for that, and hook up my my disc-based Xbox now. Because I have two Xboxes, because I'm very smart with my money. Just to play Tao Feng at some point. Or I can see if I can transfer it over, we'll see, to the modded one. But I'm not fully sure how to do that. I just bought on eBay. The dude, like, replaced all the capacitors, replaced all the thermal paste, because, for those not familiar with the original Xbox, those consoles are ticking time bombs now. If you have an OG Xbox, there's a thing on it called the clock capacitor. The capacitor itself that just kind of, like, handles the time management and stuff in the system. Those gotta be removed. Those are known to leak and just basically explode in the system. It's been happening for the last couple of years. They're basically... Xboxes are a ticking time bomb if you don't do certain maintenance on them. The thermal paste is kind of getting like all crumbly. Power supply needs work. It's just a console that's just gradually breaking because I don't think Microsoft expected anyone to use them 20 years down the road. But here we are, so if you have one, they probably need work on them, and you probably gotta do some research on it. I just bought a refurbed one on eBay. I couldn't be bothered. But it's been fun playing it. I've been playing a lot of 2K5 on it. I played Mad Dash Racing. I did the Ed and Eddie Misadventures game. Which, yes, that is indeed a game that came out. It was awful. Like, let me just flat out say, the Ed and Eddie game, I wasn't expecting much because it's a licensed game for a Cartoon Network show. But holy, it was bad. It was like, if you ever played Sonic Heroes, which gives you like 3 characters to play as at once, and they all have different abilities. That was the Ed, Edd n Eddy game. But it like focused a lot like on puzzles and stuff. But like the puzzles like were not clearly defined in any way. The tutorial of the game was terrible. And like you just kind of like... You just hoped things work. I sat like in rooms more often than not going, what does it want me to do? And I would just kind of kill like 10 minutes trying to figure out like what it wanted. Then I'd find like the one little section of the wall that looks like it could be broken. Of course it could be broken. Or I found like the one object that was blocking a switch that I had to like interact with. Or I discovered certain things were actually switches because I never really covered it in the game. It was terrible. And even with getting stuck non-stop, the game itself was like 3 hours long. So that was fun. Never want to play that again. But alas, I got through it. And now I'm looking forward to playing a bunch of different games. It's almost October, which not only means it's almost my birthday on Halloween, but it also means it's when every streamer plays like horror games. It's kind of like what we do a lot of times. So I got a few horror games I actually want to play from a stream. Don't think I'll really do anything on the YouTube channel. I've been kind of content just doing like random fill-in videos here and there and just mainly Tower here. But I want to play Dino Crisis 3 because that game is terrible. So it's like, yes, I want to feature that on my stream, because nobody knows what Dino Crisis 3 even is for the most part. I do. I want to play Cold Fear, I want to play Fatal Frame 1 and 2. I got this game called Westmark Manor on GOG, and it looked really good. So I'm looking forward to playing that, and like, just a few other things. Silver Chains is another game that comes to mind. I like looking at like the horror games that either people kind of forgot about. I mean, Fatal Frame people haven't forgot about, or are obscure. For the most part. Like, every now and then I'll throw, like, in a major one. Like, this year probably will be Fatal Frame, we'll see. But looking at, like, the forgotten ones, or, like, the The indie ones that are actually good, that nobody really paid attention to. It's just kind of my jam. I love horror, and I've kind of like played every single horror game to death at this point. So the more random ones are kind of my thing these days. And speaking of which, that also means the October event for Tower is probably coming up soon. Which was going when I started doing the Tower videos on this channel, actually. I'm probably going to assume it's going to be the same thing as it was last year. We're going to have, like, the, probably the maze going. And, like, character visits and all that. I gotta book it. There we go. Probably the character visits, probably going to have the maze, a bunch of, like, exclusive items, the cauldron. Like, I'm assuming it's going to be probably, like, a similar format. But you never know. With Pixel Sale, you never know. Maybe it'll be a little bit different this year. We shall see. At least I'm assuming they're doing it this year. I don't see why they wouldn't. If nothing else, Pixel Tale has been really, really good about keeping like the events for this game kind of going, like, you know, when you expect them to be going. And I look forward to it. I always like the Halloween events. I don't even like so much care about like the items and stuff. I just like the theming. And like the exclusive mini games in the Plaza that'll pop up and things like that. That does it for me. Okay. Speaking of Plaza, maybe I'll hop in the Plaza after this? I don't know. I'll check Virus and I'll check Little Crusader, see if like any games are going for that. Big Surprise, like of course I will. Those are the two modes I really play a lot. And then we will, if nothing, I'll probably head in the Plaza. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do in the Plaza. I always just kind of press record on Tower now. And just like wherever I click, I go. That's just my thing. Works well enough for me. But anything else going on with this game? I don't think so. I try and like keep up like what's coming out and whatnot, but I mean, it really has mainly just been condo stuff lately, and I really don't feature condo stuff on this video series too much. Because I'm not like really the most skilled builder. And I also realize how risky it is going into condos and stuff for videos. And I just don't have the time to edit out, like, you know, the hentai I'll find in all the condos. So as long as I am a raw footage YouTuber here, you know, I take it safe. I'll go into like a workshop condo, which has been working wonders for me. That's about it. I don't think, are the golden melons worth anything? They're worth 1. Okay. Man, I can see why I don't have 500 melons on Summit yet, even though I've beat Summit a few times. Because you don't get many per level. Damn, man. You really don't. I'm probably going to finish off like this, like with another 120. So if I'm right, by the time this is over, I should have like 260 out of 500 melons. Which, not exactly brilliant. And have I even, like, died here? I don't think I've even died. Like, I really am just kind of chilling. Okay, get you. Finish any more melons down here? Yep. I'll take you. Oh, there's a few, actually. Let's get you. Gonna finish off that collection book, yo. Gotta do what you gotta do. I just wish I didn't have to beat these levels 30 times. It's moderately annoying, but it's okay. I'm getting through. Alright, last level. I'm also like still not sure if like the big melons count as 1 or 5, like for the actual total. I assume they only count as 1. Maybe they do count as 5. I don't know, dude. Either way, I'm pretty sure I got like a near flawless melon collection. I know I missed 1 big and 1 small one level earlier because I was almost out of time. But I think beyond that, I think I've got like almost every single one this run. Oh no, obviously I also missed the 2 of the golden ones. But I'm pretty content with that. I think I meloned my ass off there, if you will. Alright, let's return the menu. Let's see how many melons I actually have now. Because I think I was like at 140 before I pressed record. Like around there. Summit. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna finish off like 260. That sounded right. So now we're halfway there. I'm getting there. Alright, before we hop in the plaza, let's see if Virus or Crusaders are going. Virus is a big nope. Crusaders, big nope. Oh, well. What was the last update? It was the Desertion Remaster, because I know like there's more Accelerate stuff coming out soon that I'm gonna want to check out. Actually, go to Workshop Condos too. Let's see if like there's any cool sounding condos that have got released. It makes you go like, damn, bruh, gotta play on this. And there's an SCP, but I don't know if like the SCP is gonna be all too interesting. I've been working on this bad boy for over a year. You know what? If you've been working on this for over a year, dude, I'm gonna look at it. Just, you know, if that's true, I'll look at it. I appreciate hard work. And I mean, like, SCP is pretty cool. And I just finished up Control, which a lot of people say was very similar to, like, SCP stuff. And I agree to it, like, an extent. So, yeah, screw it. Let's do it. Why not? Switch SCP. Oh, okay, so it's gonna be based off this SCP, the Weeping Angel one. I forget the name of it. The one where if you look away, it like it attacks you. You're welcome. This contest theme is based off the fictional universe of the SCP Foundation. If you're not already familiar with it, I recommend checking out a video. Yep. I'm not like super familiar with like all the lore to SCP. Like I'm familiar with it, but I don't know everything about it. Like, I know a lot of these are going to be, like, nods. To different subjects and things. Like, I know that much. When you work for the Foundation, you learn quickly not to ask about what moves or whatever. Try not to cause a mess. Okay. I misread the opening bit of that, so that's on me. Okie dokie. On here. Hello. I was meant to be relieved 2 days ago. Oh well. Any news from Surface? Is Julia Gullard still PM? There's no clocks down here. Sounds like a delightful life. That's basically how it was working retail, dude. Okay. Let's go back this way. What's over here? Getting the teleport's tricky, but we got it. I can appreciate all the work put into this, though, like, with all the individual, rooms and stuff. Like, I think that's really cool. I was training with the lieutenant when he had to run off to an emergency. Now the whole CCTV grid is down. Not the best first day. Hope I pass training, become like lieutenant dashing off to save the lives of innocents. Alright. Don't know how to break it to him. The lieutenant's probably not coming back. Bro, what are you doing? We gotta put some good stuff on for him, huh? What's good? What should he watch? I know. I got you, buddy. Do your job well. Watch yourself the trailer for Bubsy 3D, huh? Exactly. You're gonna love this game. You're gonna love this game. See? Best game ever. Tank control, freaking platformer. Takes like 3 hours to beat, not even. It's awful. Love it. Okay. I really like, even though I don't know like SCP too well, I think this is pretty cool. Like, it's obviously very well made. It's very well structured. I'm going to assume it probably tries to faithfully follow the, I'm going to miss a lot of areas, by the way. Well, I'm gonna assume it's trying to, like, faith... Oh, I know the staircase, SCV. Assume that's what this is leading up to. A lot of doors. But, like, it looks like it's probably, like, really trying to be faithful for, like, the foundation here. So, like, can I go through here? I mean, I could just turn on no clip. Like that. Okay. Not going through either of those doors. Nor this one. Okay. Now we're back over here. Let's go in here. Let's check out one more room. Voila. So yeah, I guess this is pretty high quality. I just don't know, like, SCP that well to, like, really be, like, super wowed, but I think, you know, they did a good job of making whatever this is. Like, I know the facility, I've played, like, a few of the SCP games. But, you know, I'm rusty. My knowledge on SCP is rusty, but this is looking like, you know, it does it probably good justice. I don't know. I'm gonna give him a thumbs up, though. Or her. Let's hide in the plaza. What shall we do in here? It's Thursday, which means the arcade high scores got reset recently. So let's hop in the arcade. I'm wondering, like, what the high scores are at. See if I can, like, just yoink one really quick. Probably not. Because I think they reset on, like, Tuesday morning my time, or Wednesday morning my time. Meaning someone's probably sat and stacked and we got, like, 4,000 points now. But I digress. Let's see. Let's see what's up. Really cannot wait for the arcade to be expanded upon, too. What are we at? I'm not beating any of that. We'll give it one run. But 444 being the number 10 is just a big pile of, like, good luck to me. So, well, not. But for being out of practice, a flawless level 1, I can deal with that. Can I push my luck for level 2? Nope. This is why we don't talk. We just stack them, and we shut up. That is the way to live life. I figured these high scores would be, like, out of reach. But I don't really have, like, much else to really go for in the arcade besides, like, some of the prizes. But, like, even then I got my tricycle, so I'm pretty content with that. Summer Gods arrived. Well, I'll go for the Summer God. Let's try and find him. If I was a Summer God... There we go. Okay, I'll take the workshop furniture. Sure. Now, what do I want to do here? That I do not know. Wait, is something actually playing? They look different, but I think that's just, like, an artistic thing. Okay. Now, what do I want to do here? I kind of came in the plaza without a plan. I'm like, usually, like, when I land in the plaza, I always get a plan really quick. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do this. The plan has not hit me. Not even slightly hit me. You know what we're going to do? Let's go in the casino, because a treasure from the sea is about to pop up. I don't think I've ever done that on video. Because I'm not, like, a big fan of the metal detecting. But I digress. We'll live. Let's do any of these slot machines, like, getting ready to pay out. You already paid out, didn't you? Wait, what? Wait. What kind of grand quest has someone having it set at 760? What? That's, like, unheard of to me. Like, usually, like, these are, like, well paid out by now. Huh. We'll do, like, 2 more spins. See if we can do, like, any damage. There, so to defend. Alright, but the treasure's out. Yeah, let's do 1 more. Because I don't have time to grind out 100 HP. I'm just tripping anyways, so you know what? Whatever. It's not letting me leave. I'm permanently stuck on the machine. What? Like, it's literally not... It's like, you're gonna fucking spin this and you're gonna like it. Alright. Thankfully, the escape button worked. Alright, let's see if I can do some metal detecting. Was it like under other? Yeah. Let's do that. I'm not gonna do too much of it. Let's see if I get like 1 or 2 things out of the sand. I never use this thing anyways. Wait. Here we go. Wait. This is why I never use it. Got it. Got an internally frozen crab. Of course I did. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Pile of units. Cool. Let's get one more thing. We'll call it a video. Wait. Like, I appreciate, like, the metal detecting and stuff is here. It just, like, never felt good to me to do it. Always just kind of felt like, eh. But it's what it is. Let's go down the water slide, call it a video. Got some melon collecting in. Did one thing a stack them. Shot the shit. Felt pretty on point today, actually. Not bad. But I really just, like, wanted to chill out on this game and just kind of, you know, do whatever. As I always do. But I guess it's time we kind of just call it a video right now. I got some stuffs to get done, some foods to eat, some streams to prep, a lot of streams to prep. But thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoy this lovely view of my scuffed penguin doing scuffed penguin things. Y'all have a lovely day. Catch you guys again next time. And toodles, y'all.